Yo, what's up? Welcome to a new video. This weekend, me and my friend Dom played an indoor site for the very first time. If you'd like to visit, it's called District 23, and I'll leave the link to the website in the description. I want to say that the site's like really great, and the marshals are really nice and professional, but the people who play there on a regular basis like really just got us both fed up, and you'll see why later in the video. We all got our guns chronoed for like a few times, and my M9 Beretta, which was CO2 powered, came out at 401 FPS with .2s, making it illegal for the site, so I wasn't allowed to use it. Some of the regulars who play there had air-powered rifles, which were apparently under the 350 FPS limit, but looking at the bruises, and they literally sounded like chainsaws when they were fired, there's no way that they were site legal. They were still allowed to use them though, so that's one of the things that made us not really want to go back there, but we still had a bit of fun trying out a new site. Other than that, you'll see cheating, people generally just getting angry in this video, but I'll be commentating it, so you'll see anyway. Okay, so the first couple of games are just regular team deathmatch. Some of the kills, say if I'm inside a building, the way the lighting was in the indoor site coming through the windows and stuff, you might not be able to see some of the kills, just because of the different brightness levels. Okay guys, so this bit right here, I did actually kill the guy, but you can't really see it, not only because of the lighting, but because some of the windows, most of the windows at this site, are boarded off a little bit, so the head cam was like above where I could actually see. So I did get this guy, I know I got this guy, but you won't be able to see it very well on the camera, and there are a couple of kills that are like this. I thought I could crawl back through the hole, back to our spawn area, and try and find a different way in, where it wasn't as hectic to try and get a few more kills, but I ended up getting hit, so that's me back to spawn, but a nice little 4-kill streak there.
Hit.
Alright, so this bit here I actually managed to flank them completely, and I managed to get into their spawn building and climb up the stairs to get onto their spawn roof. I managed to spot someone at the other end of the site that was actually spawn trapping our team, so I decided to help the team out and take him out. I shot 3 times and all 3 pellets hit the head. He started complaining because headshots weren't allowed, but it was only his head that was really visible, and I usually shoot a few times because I'm scared if my gun misfires. I can't see the pellets, so I usually shoot a few times to make sure I hit the target. At first I thought he was confused because he thought I was a friendly, so that's why I held my hand up and showed him that I was a red band and that I was definitely on the other team, but it turns out he was complaining because I shot him in the head, but it is what it is. Okay guys, brand new game of TDM now. We switched sides. This TDM game isn't as long, or I'm going to crop it down so it's not as long. But at the very start here, I actually go through one of the buildings at our spawn, and there was an enemy that had obviously rushed all the way in. I did shoot him once, he didn't take it, and he shot me another 3 or 4 times with an air-powered rifle, so that kind of pissed me off a bit. So as you can see in this video, there are a few cheaters. Here again, guys, is another one of those kills where you can't really see the guy because of the board on the window. You can't actually see the guy before I actually shoot him, so if you look carefully you'll see who I'm actually shooting at, plus he actually says hit so that you know I actually got the kill. Once again, using the trusty tunnel system, I managed to flank up on the enemies once again and just get a nice pick off. Right guys, I'm going to leave that there as a part 1 because there is a little bit more footage of search and destroy, domination, attack and defend game modes and stuff like that, but it's just going to make the video too long, so I'm going to end it here. So this is part 1 and I'll bring out part 2 probably in the next couple of days, so I really hope you enjoyed and I'll just see you in the next video.